homosexual, they will come back. A lot of times, though, they come back too late.
That is true.
And this may be true for women. Women, I don't know. Do women do the same thing?
I mostly hear from the women about how, guys circle back around. Like they've had something that's really, really great. They think somehow the grass is going to be more lush on the other side of the fence. And they realize, no, it's not. It's just some crabgrass and it's sparse. So they want to come back to the great person that they lost.
I really feel that when Stacy gets back from her business trip, that they will reinitiate a dating scenario together, which is a nice way of saying they're going to get it on big time. Yeah, baby.
Hey, Stacy.
Nothing like some good hot sex on a cold winter's night, huh?
And it's really cold out there.
Well, I am definitely an advocate of hot
sex.
Yes. So, folks, I'm your #1 cheerleader if you can work it out. And they are going to. I think she has really entertained him while she's been. And that could cover many, many levels. So, Stacy, I'm going to give you my word of advice here. Let him take the lead. Okay? I know as much as you may want to go leaping into his arms, I would recommend you don't. Some men really are quite alpha, and I feel that JJ is. That she can't steal his thunder. Let him come to her. And I believe that he will. And I think that whatever uncertainties there were before have been worked out through these ongoing conversations.
Oh, good.
So, Stacy, good luck. I really think that you and JJ are gonna get hot and bothered and everything else together, and there's a lot of good love around that.
Aw, you made a good point when you talked about him being alpha, and alpha likes to stay alpha, because you can't have a two-headed snake. Two alphas are never going to make it in a relationship. It's just not going to work. They'll butt heads. It'll fall apart. So if it is an alpha with an alpha, there needs to be an alpha that wants the beta, because it's never, ever going to work when two alphas come together.
Oh, I thought the opposite was maybe a submissive. You got
That's
your
a different
alpha
topic.
and your
You mean dominant and submissive?
Yeah, aren't alphas dominating, and what's the other one? Beta?
Not always the case. You might find an alpha who is a submissive and finds power in being able to submit.
We're going to have you back for that conversation, because I know that there's an awful lot of bondage and discipline and what's the rest of it called?
Sado and masochism.
There's a lot of that. People I think that they're kind of tiring of their video games and their little telephones and
their vanilla ice cream with no sprinkles on top.
They want to get down and get dirty. So how about Josh? Do you have anybody for us?
Yes, I do. We have Teresa.
Okay.
Who's been hearing some wedding bells ringing in her ear.
Ooh.
She wants to know if she's going to be marrying her love and what's going to be happening as they contemplate moving to Arizona.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, boy.
That's lovely.
So I'm curious if the move is going to happen regardless of the wedding bells ringing, or if it really matters.
She said they're pretty much going to.
All right, just going to go anyway. I like Arizona.
I've never been. Actually, I've been to that spot where the 4 states,
okay.
like 4 that come together, but that's the extent of my visit to. You'd go often to Sedona,
I do.
don't
Sedona.
you?
Oh, my favorite place ever. So I was thinking about the whole marriage thing, and I was having a conversation with a client earlier last week about, do we really need a piece of paper to tell the government to tell us that we need to be together, or do people choose to be together because they want? And what does the piece of paper really do for people anymore? Very interesting conversation.
And what is the upshot?
Everyone's different. I feel like the younger crowd coming up don't feel the need to make it legal and be married, whereas people more little on the seasoned side, that's the way we've all been raised, and that's what you should do.
What I'm perceiving for, is this Teresa or Therese? Teresa, what I perceive for you is that they have a very strong desire deep down to actually take some traditional steps here. that this could likely be a wonderful opportunity, moment to step off into your futures.
Mm.
And let me tell you, as easy as it is to get married, it can be just as easy to get divorced. And I know that's not really something that I should advocate, but I'm telling you, I've yet to see a marriage certificate chiseled in stone. So maybe Hillary and what's his name? Hillary and Bill Clinton, maybe theirs was chiseled in stone.
Oh.
But I really think this relationship needs this. Without it, I feel it's just like two friends, two people living together that are going off to build a life in Arizona. When I think there could be something so much more special for the two of them. For them, marriage works.
Well, there you go.
It's the tie that binds. And so I hope that you'll contemplate it. Your cards say that it would be absolutely wonderful for you. And you will live happily ever after. And I love, that's a very tongue-in-cheek phrase for me. Because I don't know if there even is a happily ever after. But if you can work through it and you pull together instead of pulling apart, you'd be amazed how there isn't anything you can't work through. And I don't care if it's cheating, gambling, alcoholism, drugging, you name it. I mean, if your heart is in it, you can win it.
I believe that.
Yes.
All right, we're going to shoot over to Texas because Ann is calling in to talk to the Psychic Love Doctor.
Hello, Ann.
Hi, this is Ann from Texas. How are you, ladies?
Oh, we're good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Thank you for calling us. What can we do for you?
Sure. Well, I'm calling to see what you see in my career. I retired last year, and I've been working part-time as a lead teacher in an after-school care program in a Catholic church. And I was offered a director position at a child care or after-school care in another church, but still with the same diocese, same program. And when I told my current boss, yes, I was so excited. But I told my current boss I was giving her my 2 weeks notice, and she was very unhappy because I had signed a contract to stay till May. And I just thought, being in the same, and she's a board member in the, I guess, development of this new program. So I thought she would kind of be excited that, she's expanding.
Yeah.
But she was very unhappy. So I'm just calling to see if, it'd be possible that she will let me out of my contract and, continue to grow and,
okay.
The same church, the same everything.
I really think that on a professional level, she understands, but on a personal level, you will be very missed. But what an awesome step for
I'm
you.
So
I'm really impressed.
Yeah, and I want to be part of it's exciting to be part of like the groundbreaking beginning of this new program. So.
And God bless you, because one of the hardest jobs in the world is taking care of children.
Yes.
Right. And I have a passion for children and education, so it's right up my alley. So
it's not so much always the children, it's the parents of the children. A lot of times they seem checked out. I know I've been a home daycare provider for many years, and the children are little darlings, but their parents are either overwhelmed or not interested.
Right.
It's almost like they've taken their child to doggy daycare. So I want to tell you, this is going to be terrific for you. Awesome. Don't let that woman's unhappiness cast a cloud over your good fortune here. No, we all have to take care of ourselves and our own futures. And this is such a like a big blessing for you is the word I'm hearing. That absolutely.
Okay.
And this holds potential for something even bigger, of like a district leadership. Okay, so I see that in many ways the sky's the limit. You're going to make a lot of new friends. It's going to be so rewarding for you. God bless you for.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You are so welcome, and congratulations.
Okay. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good evening. All right.
Thank you. I love when they call to share their good fortune with us, too.
I was just mulling over the fact that she retired last year, and now she's looking at taking on this full-time job. that kind of dashes my dreams of what retirement's really like. I thought retirement was jet setting about, laying on lounges and getting some sun.
But think of it this way. Retiring gives you the chance to pursue things that are your passion.
True.
Things maybe you haven't had time to explore because of work commitments, raising children, paying bills, you know, blah, blah, all that stuff. And then when you retire, you go, wow, now what do I get to do?
I can tell you my retirement will not involve working.
No, because it's more like playing.
Oh, yeah. Be playing.
Maybe you'll be writing books.
Maybe.
Maybe you'll be setting up informational websites. Maybe you'll be
drinking a Mai Tai on the beach. That's my plan.
Well, there you go.
909-792-5222.
Yes, you can still get in.
If you hurry up, squeeze you in.
I still can't get over Roger. What a buffoon. Huh?
That made my night. He was in waste management. And
Boy, he put a lot of effort into that.
That's the perfect thing, though. He's in waste management, so he's great dealing with the waste that our devil is.
I have to Google that now. All of that. I don't know what any of that meant.
One of their claims to fame is they have the song that's the most curse words in it, a 3.5-minute song.
Well, there you go.
Sums up a lot.
Well, that is something to aspire to, isn't it? So come on, folks, we want to hear from you. Otherwise, we're going to have to go back to discussing, do you eat the banana or do you not eat the banana?
You eat the banana.
Yes.
I'm going to stop right there because my mind is just rolling 1,000 miles per minute on that one.
The two of us get into trouble
together.
Oh,
goodness. So much fun.
You know, Daryl, bless his heart, bless his soul. He used to love sitting in on all of our female conversations.
I tell you what, that man could have written a book about what women talk about behind closed doors, because he would sit in his chair, kind of scrolling through his phone like he wasn't paying attention, but then like every now and again, he'd just like interject.
And he said after 22 years in the Navy, and by the way, that is my recently passed away husband we're talking about. He said after 22 years in the Navy and 10 more years working for the Department of Defense, he said, we men never talk as graphic and filthy as you people do. You women, he said, but he loved, he loved every minute of it. So I wouldn't be surprised. He's right here, you know, eavesdropping on us all.
Oh, yes. I do miss the jokes behind the camera.
Yes, Lisa has done, you did a blooper reel.
Yes.
I don't know where it is. I think we might have to dig that out.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
We'll dig that out and put it up. It's a little gift to all of our, you know, followers. We love all of you so much. Thank you. Love that you call back and say, okay, now give me the next step in a reading. That's really what this whole process is about. It's not like a one-shot deal, which a lot of readers, and I don't mean to put anybody down, you know, everybody can hang their shingle, and I'm, you know, going to respect that. But I think when you can guide people compassionately and intuitively by taking them step by step. That's why my readings are so inexpensive. I don't want to, first of all, just appeal to people who have a fat checkbook, but also you need that continuity. It'll help you to navigate your life. So, there we go. We got Christine from Minnesota. Hello, Christine.
Hi, Deborah. How are you?
Getting better every day. Thank you for asking.
I'm so glad.
What can we do for you, my dear? Our time is running short.
I am feeling really underappreciated at work, and I'm wondering how much effort I should put into finding a new job.
Oh.
Well, you talk on that a little bit,
boy.
Lisa, while I look at the cards.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think that if you feel led to look for a job, there's clearly a reason behind it. underappreciated to me makes it sound like someone's not recognizing your worth or how much effort you put into things, or you're not being compensated for the amount of work you do. Is it something like that?
Both. Yeah.
Also, it can mean you're outgrowing the challenge of the job, or the what's the word for it? The satisfaction that you receive from doing that job. It means growth, and it means, yes, that you'll be moving on. I'm still laying down your cards. I just wanted to throw that in there for you. Okay, now here's what I'm getting. There is a personality. There's a person involved in that job that I believe that they're in your life to be like annoyance.
Oh boy.
Meant to actually help to spur you on. And you will find the best fuel, Christine, that will lead you toward a new position and a whole new perspective in a better job that you're going to love, is getting so angry that you're ready to spit tacks. And it will be because this person keeps ratcheting things up. And, nothing happens without a reason. I don't believe in randomness. Everything has a reason. And the reason is you are being propelled toward a new future, and that future is right in front of you. And one day you're going to turn around and be thankful that you now feel so underappreciated and that you had the wherewithal to move forward. And doggone it, are you going to land a really nice job? And I hate to just rush off on you, Christine, but we are just moments away from them turning the lights out here. So we are going to have to say goodbye and thank all of you. And please be careful out there doing all that shopping and stuff.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And Lisa, oh, it's always wonderful to have her back. I'll get her back in here. You watch and see. Grandma used to always say, to dream is to believe. And once you believe, all things are possible. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Mwah.
Thank you.